Yeah.
Huge ones. Excited? Yeah.
It's me again and Winnie.
Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, tubby little caviar stuffed with fluffies. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, willy-nilly silly old bear.
A day we went to a weather station. We learned about fall weather.
So we went to WOODTV8's news station and we got to talk to the lovely Ellen Bacca, who is one of the meteorologists there, about all things fall weather. So we have Ellen Bacca, who is a meteorologist for WOODTV8, and she is going to explain to us a little bit about our weather when summer turns to fall. And it was so cool. Seriously, like coolest experience from raising Winnie to date. I learned a ton. I don't know that Winnie learned that much because she was running around like a maniac the entire time, but I learned a lot. When I say Winnie was running around like a maniac, it was honestly, like, as a mom, probably one of the more embarrassing moments of motherhood so far.
Storms all the time.
Winnie.
Actually, planes fly home has just the placement latitude lies and where the jet stream puts it. Can you shut the door for me? Almost. You're so smart, Winnie. Good job. And that's one of the tools we use to forecast.
So how exactly do you make your predictions?
Yeah. One of the cool things about weather information is it's shared globally.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, Ruby. Is that better?
Can I see the red thing really quick?
You're a good big sister.
At one point, she was literally slamming an airplane on the keyboard of Ellen's computer.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot different than back in the day.
Oh my goodness, yes. And so much more information than back in the day. So Winnie, we're gonna have you look at another forecast model.
And like another time, she had taken her fingers and like slammed all over the keyboard, and it happened to be the map that the other meteorologist, Matt Kirkwood, was actually working on. And like she was changing his graphics and like putting like gibberish words on his graphic, and like he was so nice about it, and I'm sitting there like mortified. And at one point Ellen's like, oh, Matt doesn't care, and Matt makes like a funny like joke to try to, I'm sure, make me feel better. He's like, just don't hit publish. And like it was like a combination of me being so relieved and embarrassed and mortified that I let out the most embarrassing, like way too loud and eager of a laugh at the very simple, kind gesture of a joke that he had made. I'm like, and it was not good. Just wait till you see it.
He doesn't mind.
No.
No, not at all.
Just don't hit publish.
So even with all the chaos and all of the commotion that my lovely children were bringing, she taught us actually a lot about weather. So I had like a few questions prepared for her, and I will show you what she said to answer my questions.
Everything starts with the sun angle and how much sunshine we get. We know that when we get from summer to fall, we get shorter days. So that also means we get less heat. But we also have something going on with how the earth is rotating around the sun, where we get less direct sun rays.
Right.
So summertime, the rays are actually hitting the ground over West Michigan at a little bit more direct of an angle. As we get towards fall, that angle changes, which just means we don't get as much warmth. Yeah, so the biggest thing we know is that our temperatures start to drop, but that also affects where our steering current is, and that steering current is called the jet stream. That's what brings us storms all the time.
Winnie.
Actually, planes fly up by the jet stream. So if you're flying, a lot of times pilots will go up and try to find the jet stream because it's like a current of really fast air, and it can help the plane go even faster, which is neat. One of the cool things about weather data is it's pretty much shared globally. It's one of the few things where information is shared with everyone over the earth. So a lot of our data is just online. We have special subscriptions that we pay for the best data, and you can load up forecast models like this, which will show you the forecast temperature and the forecast moisture. So Winnie, do you want to do colors again? Okay. So this is an example of this one right here, a forecast model.
Okay.
And it shows you how the temperature will change through the day.
Okay.
We have so many different models, and models are run at different times of the day. This is the high resolution one, so it's run every hour. A few years ago, we didn't even have that.
Right.
The fastest we would have is like 4 hours at a time.
Okay.
Technology is getting better and better and better. So we look at all of these different models and all the current data from temperature sensors and satellite, and then we just try to factor them all together to figure out what the best fit is. Because no model is exactly right. It takes all the initial conditions and it says what's most likely to happen using the equations of dynamics and thermodynamics, and also history, what usually happens with storms or systems like that. And then meteorologists go, last time that didn't actually happen over Michigan, so I'm going to make sure to hedge my bets. Or, oh, we have a lot of dry air that might eat up some of this incoming rain, so I'm going to lessen the rain chances. I would lean towards a little bit of a mild fall.
Okay.
Sorry, Matt. If we look at what usually happens for fall, this is our average high. So we drop down from August to November from highs of about 79 to highs of about 40.
Okay.
So when you think of like a warmer than average fall, much of the time we probably won't even notice that much because it's still feeling so much cooler by the time we get to November anyway. But I wouldn't be surprised if we lean a little warmer than average. A couple of years ago we had some 90s really late in the year, like September, and that's still on the table. It's not impossible.
That's what I said. I said I don't think lake days are completely out of the question.
Yes, I completely agree. I think we can still hold on a little bit of hope. And even the end of September, highs are usually 67 degrees. So we can easily see that fluctuation up into the 80s.
When I have dreamt about the WOODTV8 station and my first time going there and seeing the 8 West purple couch in person for the first time, I did not expect to be in, you know, an outfit from Old Navy and Walmart, and I had a baby strapped to my chest, and my shirt actually had poop on it, and my almost 3-year-old was running around like a maniac, and I'm like trying to catch up to her while I have a baby on me, and I'm like reaching everywhere and yelling at her to calm down and chill out, and like that is not, it like totally threw off my cool mom vibe, or just cool person vibe, I guess, because is there really a cool mom vibe? I'm not convinced that there is.
This is Mike. He has tons of over here. He has tons of microphones and things, so that way people can get
Oh, so they can hear you.
Yeah. And we're gonna go through a special door over here.
I think we're gonna be up here, or no, over there.
We're over
Thank
here.
you guys.
Hello.
Well, you're starting over, right?
Yeah, I'm going through from my side. I'm going through Canaan.
Winnie, can you step up here, Chief?
All right.
So you can see better. Okay. We're gonna play. Why do you think that one?
I'm just going by look, I'm saying very good.
Yeah, that's such a good reasoning. Yep.
Yeah,
There's so
did
many.
I get it
But
right?
we have Terry on 4 TVs there. Look at, it's all the cameras that you had
We got
earlier.
vertical monitor there.
You actually got to move those around. which is pretty cool. So I heard even though there's zero heights, I can't believe that much because you know I don't. She's figuring out what meteorology is like.
Which visit? Are you want to be a meteorologist?
She's checking it out. She's checking out a whole bunch of different STEM careers, which is awesome.
That's awesome.
But in order to do my job properly, I always need candy. So
if you go around the corner, I bet you'll find something special.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
do you want to pick one? That's a good one.
Is that your favorite?
Yeah, that's a good one.
What do you say?
The Reese's.
You're welcome.
But although that is not how I imagined my first time at the WOODTV8 station to go, it was still the coolest experience I've ever had, and I am so grateful to everyone who allowed it to happen. So especially Ellen. Thank you so much, Ellen, for giving us the time and coming in when you, I'm pretty sure, weren't even supposed to be there, to give us that interview. And you were so accommodating and kind and understanding, and you did not make me feel like a crazy yelly mom for being so frustrated with my kids. And it could have been super embarrassing for me, but you made me feel so much more comfortable and less embarrassed. So thank you.
Terry is one of our other meteorologists. Do you see you turn the lights on?
Whoa.
Are you my friend? Is that okay? I have lots of nieces and nephews here. So how about we look up the rain and have you take your hands off again for a second? Okay, get zoom on. Here, so this is a summertime jet stream. Hit that button. That is a fall time jet stream. Can you hit the button again? Yeah, that's such a good reason. Yeah, there's so many. But we have Terry on 4 TVs there. Look at, it's all the cameras that you had earlier. You actually get to move those around, which is pretty cool.
Terry's a little over that.
So that's how it went. Definitely not what I had expected. Nothing ever is with kids, but it was the best, and we can't wait to show you what we're up to. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to our channel so that you can see next week's activities. It's going to be a really good one. And I also, that was a bee right in my face. Whew. Be sure to like and comment below on the video. Let us know what your favorite part was. It was probably either this weird bee part or one of the parts where Winnie completely humiliated me. But I can't wait to find out what your favorite part was.
See you next